Hi, and happy Sunday. This is the first Sunday of March. I mean, before we know it, and I'm going to say this every week, it will be Christmas again, and I'm excited about it. But thank you all for tuning in today on this wonderful, beautiful Sunday. Hopefully, it's the same in your neighborhood. But I am very, very elated and excited to introduce to you all Dooney Girl 75. We've only seen her via her wonderful videos, and I'm so happy that she's been uploading a whole lot more because to me, she's been a mystery. But when she pops out and shows you what she's added to her collection, it's just like, for me, it's been mind blowing. I'm like, oh my goodness, where did she get this? Your energy and just the love for the brand, I appreciate it. So I just like, I got to get her on here. I have to know more about who Dooney Girl is and what's going on. So welcome, welcome, welcome.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for having me.
All right. The first question that I generally start out with is what led you to purchasing your first Dooney and Bourke bag?
Okay. I was on QVC, but I wasn't looking for any handbag because I wasn't even interested in any handbags at that time. It was around 2013, 2014. And I was looking at vacuum cleaners, Dyson vacuum cleaners, clothes, shoes,
Mm,
everything. And then popped up, they were showing all kind of different handbag brands. And I saw Dooney and Bourke, and I'm like, that bag looks nice. And the bag was the logo lock in the purple
okay.
green. Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
And
Oh,
then they
wow.
showcased another bag, and it was the Florentine satchel. But that bag was a little bit too expensive for me, and so I went ahead and purchased the logo lock, which was like $178 at the time. Mm-hmm.
Okay. And so you started there.
Yes.
Now, your collection, from what I've observed, mainly is Florentine.
Mm-hmm.
What's your motivation behind just collecting mainly Florentine items?
I love that leather. I love that leather. I just love it.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
that's cool. Now, I did see you have a couple of other items, material or leathers like pebble
Mm-hmm.
grain.
Mm-hmm.
What are some others that you've added to your collection?
I have the DB75 print. I added the ostrich print. Um,
Okay, okay,
what else? I have a nylon, and I just purchased a Denison. Yeah.
okay, okay,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
okay. All right. Now, this is another big question that I have
Okay.
regarding your collection because you find, I think once you, and it's my opinion, I think once you really like a particular silhouette, you
Mm-hmm.
have to have multiples of that silhouette.
True. True.
What really pushed you to doing that? Like, because for me initially, and I hate that I did this to myself, but I said, well, if I like a bag, why not just have a variety of all of them?
Exactly. Right.
But then I
Right.
changed it because I noticed other ladies were like, okay, if I like something, I just get multiples of that in that silhouette. So what was your motivation behind doing that?
I just wanted different colors in that silhouette, so they can go with different wardrobes that I have. So.
Okay.
Mhm.
What is generally the response that you get when you carry your bags?
Uh. Oh, girl, where you get that bag from? What else do they say? Dooney Girl, you don't purchase another bag, like,
Yeah.
because they can't pronounce my name, so they call me Dooney Girl.
Okay. So hence your handle, Dooney Girl. Okay,
Yes.
cool. I like that. I like that.
Mhm.
Another question that I have for you would be about within your collection. I'm trying to get my thoughts together because it's just running.
Mhm.
Within that collection, you you definitely have a variety of colors. What is the color that you lean towards the most? What's your favorite color in the Florentine?
I will say red. I also
That's
like
what
the
I'm
plum. You're the reason why I like the plum color. You.
Oh no,
I don't
now.
know if it was the extra large Courtney sack, the Florentine leather that you have in the plum, or the
Uh-huh.
large satchel in the plum wine, the pebble grain one.
Uh-huh.
I don't know which one, but when I saw one of those bags, I was just like, I gotta have them. I gotta have that plum color. It's gorgeous.
And I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, I
Hmm.
think a lot of your bags in your collection you get secondhand.
Yes, yes. Hmm.
Where are you finding these bags? Because I'm like, I thought I was looking, but I never come across them.
On eBay, Poshmark, Macari. Hmm.
Wow, wow. So when you get the bags, are they generally in pretty good condition, or
Yeah,
do you
yes,
spice them up a little bit?
yes. They in good condition. I usually don't buy them unless they have Nuba tag. I really don't like the pre-love handbag, but usually the ones I purchase be Nuba tag.
Okay, okay.
Hmm.
Well, that's awesome.
Hmm.
You really have a great collection. That's all I know. You have a wonderful collection. How do you store everything? Because I dare not ask you how many bags you have. I can just assume. But when you're pulling them off, you like, okay, let me get this one. And let me get this one. They're right there. So I'm like, where are you storing these
Right now,
bags?
there some of them are on the shelf, but some of them I have on my bed, on the nightstand, on the dresser. I just like waking up looking at my bags.
That's awesome. Awesome. And everybody that is here, don't forget to drop some comments or questions for Dooney Girl, because this is your opportunity right here to get these questions answered. Let's see. Hey, Sus What and Honey Girl. Let's see who else. Dooney Girl 75 has a great memory. Yes, with everything that she has purchased, definitely. So, have there been any other brands that you've been interested in adding, or are you just strictly Dooney and Burke?
I have been interested in the tote bag, but it's so hard for me to pull away from Dooney and Burke. I really love Dooney and Burke handbags. Their quality, it's hard to break loose from it. It really is.
Well,
But
I
now
think
I
they've been
have purchased one Coach bag and one
okay.
what is it? Kate Spade. I haven't carried it yet, but
Okay.
I purchased two other brands.
Wow. Well, at least Dooney has done you a service as of what the first by releasing the Canvas collection. So, have you
Yes,
looked at that?
yes, 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 yes,
Yeah,
yes.
I know you're
Mhm.
gonna have some items and matching items that you're probably gonna be showcasing soon. So I'm not even gonna put that past you. But that's awesome. That you at least attempted to step outside of your comfort zone. I
Mhm.
know I've purchased a Kurt Geiger bag, a crossbody bag, probably back in 2020 or 21, and I think I've carried that thing twice. I don't think about it. I don't think about it at all. It's my favorite color of orange, but
Okay.
I just don't think about it because I think about Dooney all the time.
Mhm. Mhm. Mhm.
All the time. Let's see here. I'm trying to figure out how to store my bags. No good solution yet. I started out with trying to be really organized, but I also noticed that my number of bags allowed me to do that. So as they've increased, it's just like, where am I going to put this
Right.
stuff?
It's really hard. It's
I
really hard.
I actually was planning to convert my bedroom to more of a closet so I could display everything and just
Mhm.
have a little place to sleep at or sleep in. That was it. I think it was worth the sacrifice.
Mhm.
Okay. Welcome, welcome everyone that has come in since we got going. All right, let's see what's another question I have for you. Yeah, storing is an issue, and I think everybody stores their bags in a different way. I think mine is just it has taken over rooms once I think about it a little bit, but
Mhm.
it's my intention to try to get everything situated. Hey Dre, hey Mushroom, you're not at work right now. Just coming on in for a quick minute, I'm assuming. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And I have phone ringing and all this kind of stuff. All right. So, you have any questions for me thus far as I gather myself and trying to figure out some additional?
Well, I know you love the navy Greta print, but is there any other silhouette or leather that you like with Dooney and Burke handbags?
I find myself mimicking, I think, in my collection, the all weather leather by way of the pebble grain.
Okay. Okay.
Because my first bag was an all weather leather bag. And so I just like that texture with the
Mhm.
pebble grain.
Mhm.
And I find myself really gravitating towards that. And I think the colors at times are more vibrant in that leather. So that's what attracts me the most. And I didn't realize it until probably a couple of years ago that that's what I was leaning more towards,
Okay.
outside of collecting the Greta. I have attempted, and I do have several Florentine pieces,
Mhm.
but it's just, I like vibrant colors. I like the yellows and the pinks and
Like they have in the
the
pebble grain
green.
leather. Mhm.
Yes,
Mhm.
yes. So I
Mhm.
love
Mhm.
those. And so that's where I'm usually leaning towards the pebble grain. However, I've been trying to talk myself into buying some others. I do have ostrich in my collection, the croco print in there as well.
Mhm.
But more majority of my bags, whether it be crossbodies or whatever other silhouettes, is going to be pebble grain. And I think I just put a couple of more pepper grain items in the cart recently. So that's where I am with that. Let's see
Oh,
here. That plum extra large Courtney sack is something else. And I'm trying to remember, I think I got it off of QVC when it came out. Um,
I
and
remember
I've
your
been hoping.
video. I remember. You
I had to
did.
go back and look at it because I was so excited to get that. And I hate that I didn't get the ivy. That ivy in Florentine is a beautiful
It
color.
is. It is. I missed
It,
out on it also. I got the I purchased the teal, which is close to
yes,
Ivy. Mm-hmm.
yes, that is beautiful as well. I
Mm-hmm.
love it, love it, love it. I can't tell you what's in my cart right now. It's because whatever's in there is probably going to change
Yeah.
because I'm trying to figure out if I'm jumping the gun. Because, of course, I like to purchase things that aren't at the market value right now.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know with that canvas collection, that's probably a different deal because I could if that's a little bit manageable for me right now. The price point.
Right.
Um, yeah, I don't know. I can't tell you that right now, Mushroom. It's crazy. But I do have some bags that will be coming soon, so I'll be showcasing those.
Okay.
So we'll just cross our fingers that I like them once I get them.
Are they Dooney and Burke or
Of
okay?
course, they are Dooney and Burke. Um, I don't know. I've been looking at there's this Kurt Geiger bag, but I
Mm-hmm.
think I just want it because it's a nice bag, but I don't know if I'm going to be drawn to it enough to carry it
Okay.
on a frequent basis.
Okay. Okay.
So I don't know. I'm just trying to figure it out. One thing I don't do is I don't frequent the stores to really just get myself all worked up with bags. And
Mm-hmm.
I think that's good for me. I just stick to okay, I'm going straight to I Love Dooney or
Right.
Dooney.com and
Mm-hmm.
that's it.
Mm-hmm.
You
Mm-hmm.
know, I don't do too much of the other stuff because that's just I'm lame, but I'm staying with Dooney and Burke. It just works
I,
for me.
I agree. I agree. I love Dooney and Burke handbags too.
Yes, the fuchsia and the micro satchel, that's something that I really want to get. I like big bags.
Mm-hmm.
I really like big bags, but this year I want to really challenge myself to get some of the smaller bags, and that micro satchel is really cute.
I do too.
How are you with possibly adding? I think you got a couple of smaller bags in your collection, right?
I do, but I don't have a micro or a nano. I thought about getting a micro satchel.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I realized that they're pretty much equivalent to like the Trudy that I have, the Trudy satchel, and it's a
Mm-hmm.
small bag, and I love that carry. I think they brought it back for just a smidget a couple of months ago, but I've been crossing my fingers and hoping that they bring it back in all the vibrant colors that they had in the past. But I definitely agree with you, June's Life, that I've been looking at Kelly Green. Kelly Green has really been on my heart. That color has really been on my heart, and I probably search within the site every other day to see if they brought anything new in Kelly Green.
Kelly
So
Green is
I will
beautiful.
tell you all this. I have purchased something in Kelly Green that I will be showcasing this month.
Okay,
And that's
can't
all
wait.
I'm going to say.
Okay.
All right. Kim says, is anyone a fan of the Coach glove tanned leather? I don't even know what that is. I'm going to assume that it's pretty soft. But if anybody in the chat can relate to that, definitely answer that for Kim. Um, I wouldn't even know. I have never truly, and I do have a Coach. One of my first bags that I purchased was probably back in 2000, had to have been 2002. I
Mm-hmm.
purchased my first Coach purse. And have I had a Coach purse? I think that's the only time that I actually purchased a Coach purse that I could think of. And I still have it. I love it. I really love it. It was like my go-to bag for my job interview.
Mm-hmm.
Bow. I don't think it really would look good on my shoulder and arm right now. But when I was a little bit smaller size, it was a really nice little cute bag. Um, and I still have it. Maybe one day I'll bring it back out and showcase. Two Dakota bucket bags, and I love them. Okay, that's cool. I'm happy you were able to answer that question. And Dre says she does love that glove tan leather from Coach. Okay, I'm gonna have to look into it, y'all. Do you
No,
have
I
anything?
I wish I did. I love that color. I've
You're
been
gonna have to
looking.
look into it. Yeah, go ahead and look into it because I think I purchased my first Kelly Green item. I probably would like to say it was 2020, maybe 2019 in crossbody, and I have that particular silhouette in another color in plum wine actually. But I love that Kelly Green, and then I did purchase it in the large frame coin purse.
Okay.
And I love it. I want to see more of it. I just
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
slowly revealing it in other textures on Dooney.com. All right. Okay. You said your love for LV is starting to dwindle, but at least you in there for Dooney and Burke. I like that. I like that, and I like that variety. I do appreciate those that do have variety in their collection, and I think for me, and I don't know for you as well, Dooney girl. In the past, yeah, I experienced a variety of bags, but then I
Mm-hmm.
just found my true love for Dooney and Burke, and I just stuck with it, and I
I
haven't
agree.
left it.
I agree.
All right, we do have another question in the chat. When did you start collecting your Dooney and Burke handbags to build your collection? Great question, June.
I want to say I started in 2013 or 2014.
Okay, okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, with your collection, what is your favorite silhouette?
I would have to say the Florentine satchel.
It is the Florentine satchel.
Mm-hmm.
How many of them? I'm gonna ask you that. I'm not gonna ask you overall how many you have, but I'm gonna ask you how many satchels would you say that you have?
Oh gosh, I think I have 12 or 14 satchels.
Oh wow! And they're all in the Florentine.
Except one, yes. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna make you pull those out. I'm just playing. Oh wow, that is a
I said I
lot.
was gonna do a video on my Florentine satchel collection.
Please,
Mm-hmm.
please do.
Mm-hmm.
Now I have seen on probably Instagram a couple other ladies. I don't know if they have YouTube channels or what have you, but they've shown their pictures. And I was just taken. I was like, especially when they put it in order with the colors, and you
Mm-hmm.
could just see the rainbow of colors. And I'm like, oh my goodness, where was I in my life to not have been a part of purchasing these colors? But I love seeing that. And that encouraged me to really go hard for my coin purse because I wanted to imitate that with those large frame coin purses and find every color and just put them all together and just look
Right.
at it like the
Right.
rainbow. That
Mhm.
is awesome. I can't say, aside from Greta, I mean, that's just the whole Greta collection,
Mhm.
but I
Mhm.
can't say that I have one silhouette. Maybe my drawstring collection might be close to that. I might have to work and catch up with you though.
I don't know what it is. This when I love a silhouette, I want to have multiple colors. I don't know why. Hmm.
And the other question with that, are they various sizes? But they're all the same size,
They're all the same size, all large. Hmm.
all
That's why I
large.
say I want to add a micro just to change it up a little bit to my
Do
collection.
you think you'll be able to do that?
Yes, yes,
Okay.
yes. Hmm.
Because we've seen what's in your bag videos. And so you do have like it's well organized and it's tight.
You,
So that's why I said, are you gonna be able to do it?
I think I will be. I think so.
Do your family and friends think you're crazy for having such a large Dooney collection?
Oh yes. Oh yes. They say I'm an addict.
Yeah, but it's healthy. It's good.
Yes, yes.
It's not hurting anybody.
I never forget one time I had I forgot I left my curling iron on, and I asked my dad to go over there and make sure I unplugged it or whatever. And when he went in my room, he was like, "Your mom told me, but I didn't believe her. I can't believe you got all these bags." He
Oh
was like, "You
wow, that's
don't
too
need all
funny.
these bags." I'm like, yes, I do, Dad. Yes, I do.
Yeah, especially like what you said earlier about having a different color for what you're wearing. I mean, that's
Yes.
just part of it. You know,
Mm-hmm.
people have, especially when it comes down to men, they may like sneakers all the time, you know, getting their sneakers.
Mm-hmm.
I have seen some collections and I'm like, I just can't do it. I could not have a garage full of in different levels in the garage because I was looking at Chris Brown. He has a huge collection of tennis shoes, what I would call tennis shoes, but I'm like, oh wow. So can't nobody say anything to me about my bag collection. Don't say nothing because everybody has something
Right.
that they collect and that they really just go hard for. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Kim, with that question, how is the Alto collection? I don't know if you was asking that definitely more so in the chat. I'm gonna assume, but you can clear that up with us in a minute. Um Dre says she loves the micro size. I really have to try it. I really do. There have been some YouTubers that have shown theirs, and I just
Mm-hmm.
didn't. I didn't really put the two together because when I'm looking at like just a plain satchel, like the barrel satchel, and
Mm-hmm.
then I was looking at the Florentine satchel like bag. I wish they had another name to really clarify. But when
Right.
I looked at it, I was like, it's basically the shape of a barrel with extra amenities to it. And I love that. So I said I need to try it and see. So I'm definitely going to do that this year. Mushroom asks, what is your favorite Florentine color?
Mm, I'm gonna say now I love the fuchsia. I used to gravitate towards the red, but now since I've been carrying the fuchsia, I like the fuchsia. It's gonna be my favorite.
Because we were talking, I think last week when we were and I think it really started when oh wow, who was on my live at that week? Um I am having a brain fart. I'll come back to it. But the fuchsia is just it's high demand on QVC. Anything that comes out in fuchsia, it does not last long at all. And if it does, it must be an ugly bag. I can't really say that happens with Dooney and Bourke, but that I don't know why they don't produce that enough.
Right, because I missed out on the Hattie that they had in fuchsia. It was
I
beautiful.
missed out on a couple of bags, but at that time I didn't really want to pay that price, especially if you get it off of QVC.
Mm-hmm,
But they
mm-hmm,
don't really showcase it, I think, as much on the websites like Dooney.com
mm-hmm.
and I Love Dooney as much. Another color that's a derivative of that, but it mixes both the purple and the pink, is the violet. That's
Right.
one that I really truly wish they would bring back, and let it stay, because I think they will sell out all the time in that color.
Yes, yes. I did have a Florentine satchel in the sunflower color. I regretted selling that bag. Oh, it was beautiful.
Oh,
But
that sunflower is just, it's a beautiful mixture. Because even with them coming out with the dandelion now and mustard,
mm-hmm.
but that I have been hoping and crossing my fingers that they would bring that color back.
Yes.
My mom has the lemon and pebble grain. It is such a light color,
Mm-hmm.
but that sunflower, oh my goodness, it is just, it's beautiful. It is beautiful.
Yes.
Another question for you: do you rotate your bags daily?
No. I just however I'm feeling, I just grab the bag. However I'm feeling.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so you may carry a bag a day or two, and then you may switch out, but it's not intentionally every day that you're switching out your bags.
No. Mm-mm.
And I know you showcased last month, for the month of February,
Mm-hmm.
switching out your bags weekly
Mm-hmm.
with the red or the pink bags or
Right.
whatever that you had. And
Mm-hmm.
that was pretty cool. I like that switch up that you brought to your channel with doing that. And
Mm-hmm.
then we were able to see you a little bit more in
Mm-hmm.
your collection as well. So that was pretty cool.
Yeah, I
Wonder
enjoy
if it's worth
having fun.
purchasing the Alto. Okay, I'm gonna stay out of these. I think you're asking this for the but you may be able to address this as well, because you don't have anything in the Alto.
No, I
Do
don't.
you? Okay,
Mm-mm.
is that something that you thought about, or you just like mm-mm?
I have thought about it, but still, it's just not in my price range. Mm-mm. Not right now.
Yeah. All right. Okay, I'm gonna have to look at that mushroom mini sand micros, and that is a decent color. I think I probably could appreciate a little bit more if I had it in person. So I have looked at that, but I didn't know that that was on sale. And Mushroom just recently went to the outlet, so definitely go and watch her latest video about that
Okay.
and some of the items. But she alerted us that there are some really good sales going on at the outlet store, particularly the Illinois location.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's probably where that conversation started, with who has the pink Kingston in their collection. And I think I referenced her, as well as it was brought out that My Pursuit of Happiness
Right.
actually has that as well. But
Mm-hmm.
then I didn't realize that you have it too.
I do. Well, the only reason why I have it because I saw my Pursuit of Happiness video, and I went on a hunt trying to
Okay.
find it. Uh huh.
You went on a serious hunt, because I
I
think I
did.
started out and I just didn't find it. So I just said, forget it. Then next thing I know, you popped up with, I was like, wait a minute, I gave up too soon. But I really would love to see that, because I think they've had that in, I almost want to say a bubblegum like pink and
Yes.
violet, and
Yes.
then the
Mm-hmm.
fuchsia.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, how dare they have those colors and haven't brought them back?
Right.
So yes, I think everybody loves fuchsia. I never knew that everybody loved that pink, but
Mm-hmm.
especially when it comes down to Florentine, it's just such a beautiful color.
It really is. It really is.
All right. I'm just throwing out some stuff. Oh, DDB. Yeah, because they go so quick. Like
Yes.
I know on QVC, and there may have been a bag that I was looking at, and it was in fuchsia. You cannot wait long. You cannot wait long at all, because of the demographic for which QVC is very prevalent in. They waste no time in getting these bags. I don't ever necessarily say I have a unicorn bag that I want to get, but I think I definitely have a unicorn color, and I would agree with you, Mushroom. It is violet. Do you have a unicorn color that you haven't? I know we talked about the sunflower, but is there another color that you really would like to add to your collection?
Let me see. No. Mm-mm.
I don't think so either. I think you got it.
I wish they would bring back the leisure shopper though.
You know, everybody talks about that leisure shopper, and I just did not. I am going to, and I think everybody that I've had on here talk about a leisure shopper, and I have one. At least that's what I think it is, and I got to go and find it because I just put it to the side. I don't even think I carried that bag because once I tried it on, so to speak,
Mm-hmm.
I really wasn't feeling it. So I'm gonna have to go back because everybody talks about the leisure shopper.
Mm-hmm.
You have a great one too, Mushroom. Thank you for stopping in. All right, I'm trying to play catch up. Y'all are really talking in the chat. I appreciate that. Turquoise, if you don't mind, again, Dooney, girl, just talk about what made you gravitate to Dooney and Bourke.
Um, Going on YouTube, watching Pecan Tan Beauty handbags, watching her view her bags.
Okay.
And yes. Mm-hmm.
She's been around for a good minute.
Yes.
I
Yes.
don't know. I don't want to ever size up YouTubers who's been out there the longest, but I think she has had the longest run in sharing her bags. And whew,
She
does
have a
she have a collection?
beautiful
A
collection.
serious collection as well.
Yes.
Uh-oh. All right, I'm just putting some things out there. All right, let me see if there's any other questions. Hey, Melissa's Corner. All right. Do you have any additional questions for me? Because
Is there any bag you would like Dooney Bourke to bring back?
I've been looking at that in my mind. I do wish they would bring back the cabriolet, cabriolet,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
messenger bag.
Okay.
Maybe add a little twist to it, but the messenger bag that I have that is damaged because I carried around so much. I do
Okay.
wish they would bring that back. There are couple of other silhouettes. I think it was the Gretchen that I shared with My Pursuit of Happiness because I think she has that in her collection.
Mm-hmm.
I would
Mm-hmm.
love for them to bring that silhouette back. Whew, it's probably a lot, and they're more so on the side of the bigger bags.
Right.
Now, on probably some of the ones that has been out in recent years, like the double what is it, the double pocket satchel. I do wish they
Okay.
would bring that back. Of course,
Mm-hmm.
the Olivia. If they bring the Olivia back,
Mm-hmm.
that would be a really great look. I think to bring it in Saffiano would be awesome because I know they've had it in the Florentine and in the Greta. I think they probably had it in the Pebble Grain as well, but to see it in Saffiano, I think that'll be pretty cool. There are a couple. I need to actually keep a list of that because I get that question. But there are several ones that I do wish would come back, but they're probably on the larger side of the bags. Now, even with that particular question, Dooney threw out there, Dooney.com, they threw out some luggage probably what 2 months ago, if that long, and I haven't seen it since. And that's the rolling luggage bag. When I tell you they had it was out probably 2013, 2014-ish because it
Mm-hmm.
was on I Love Dooney and it was on the clearance rack for the longest. And I kept debating whether or not to get it. Then I said, well, it's probably too small. And then it disappeared. and now it has made a reappearance. So I'm hoping that they're going to be like really dropping that again this year. But hey, who knows? I would love to see like some of the smaller luggage pieces. I forgot what you call it, but the one with the mirror and all that, the trunk case. That's what I think I'm thinking of.
Okay. Okay.
I would love for them to bring that back. That is an awesome collector's item, but they could put a new spin to it. That would be so fun to see them bring back. But I've been talking via my videos that for their 50th, I'm hoping that it's going to be something that's going to be like exciting and certain items that they will bring back. So the more we talk about it, hopefully they're listening and they're
Right.
considering it. Is there any silhouette that you would like for them to bring back?
The Kingston Hobo. What else? Let's see. I think just the Kingston Hobo, the Clayton. They brought back the mail bag. I would love to purchase the mail satchel.
Okay, okay,
Mm-hmm.
okay.
I think that's it.
Because I looked at the male satchel and I think it's too small. And it probably is a really good size. So I was waiting to see if they were going to have a larger size. Now the Clayton keeps making this appearance back and forth, back and forth. So you may be able to score that, but it probably is in a particular color you're looking for.
Probably
Is it?
red or natural ivy. Mm-hmm.
Okay, okay.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Is it hard carrying your Florentine to work on a daily basis?
No.
Because you're used to it.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, sometimes, and I think for some of the Florentine bags that I do have, and I think about like even the Clayton when I was taking it to work and I had everything in it. It really wasn't a heavy carry for me. I really enjoyed it,
Mm-hmm.
but I can recall because I haven't carried it in a while. I had the strap attached to it,
Uh-huh.
and normally for that type of satchel, I always just use the handles, but I just preferred to carry it with the strap. So I know for me, it wasn't really hard. And then I think that's the only, is that the only big bag in Florentine? No, because of course my extra large Courtney, it was kind of heavy, but like I always say, it all depends on what you put in it. You
Right.
know, you can't always carry the kitchen sink with you every day. I mean, it starts to wear down on your shoulder and your arm. And
Mm-hmm.
I've been in that situation with just the quilted type bag,
Okay.
just weighing it down and carrying it, and then wondering why my arm is sore. It's because you got everything in it. So yeah, that's pretty cool too. Just being aware of what you can and cannot handle when it
Right.
comes to carrying your bags.
Mm-hmm.
Honey girl, we are so happy. I mean, they always say better late than never. So you still have the opportunity to get whatever it is that you're looking for and just be patient for these reemerging of various ones that have, stopped circulating. I mean, you can still collect it. Believe me, because I felt like when I started to really collect a little bit more back during the pandemic, I thought, well, I was late to the party with it all too. And then next thing I know, all these wonderful sales were coming through, all of these silhouettes and options. I was like, oh, and I actually got pretty much, I think, the majority of the bags that was on my wish list that I didn't even recognize as a wish list. It was just all the bags that I had screenshot in my phone and just kept them in there. And when I went back through, I was like, oh, I ended up getting that bag. Um, one of the bags, and I wish I could pull it up on my phone. One of the bags that I did see was the splash. I guess the splash material, not the material, but the painting that they did, which is kind of
Mm-hmm.
reminiscent of the Depenta. But I saw that in my phone. I was like, that's one that I did not get. I think that would be so
Right.
cool if
Right.
they did bring that back.
Right. Yes. I like to have that in my collection too. Mm-hmm.
E-Battle, I just started carrying the Courtney sack and you love it. Wonderful. I'm happy you do because that one is a very lovely silhouette. I had to really slow down, and I kind of regret, and I'm gonna put it out there for the first time, I did not get the plum wine Courtney and Pebble Grain that was just out latter part of last year. I kept pushing and telling everybody else to get it, but I did not get it because I had to really think in my mind, like, I have it in violet.
Mm-hmm.
Did I really need it in that color? And I'm not regretful. I probably will get it if it comes back out or if I see it on the second hand, but I didn't get it. I honestly did not get it. I have someone knocking on my door. Come in. Oh yeah. I have my own food delivery here for the Sunday. Thank you. Um, but yeah, I did not get that bag. However, I think I made up for it recently. So I got another plum wine that I'm going to show you all. And it's one that I was pushing for everybody to get. And it's not it's one of my favorite types of silhouettes. I said types of silhouettes. It's my favorite silhouette. I wish I had more in this. So stay tuned for that as well. I just dropped y'all a whole lot of hints today. Because I've been really I don't really put myself on the band, what y'all call yourselves, on the band island, or I don't punish myself like that. I just say I'm not gonna get something. I'm just not gonna get it, and that's it.
Right.
But when I do, apparently when I do, it's a haul. I'm gonna have to
Right.
make up for it. Lost time.
I'm guilty of that.
All right. This has been really, really lovely. I'm just so happy to finally get you on and talk with you and get to know you and your handbag collecting and all of that good stuff. Is there anything else you want to share as far as your channel is concerned? What are some things that's on your wish list that you're probably getting and want to showcase on
Uh,
your channel soon?
well, I do have some things on my wish list that's coming in that I'm going to share. I don't want to say it right now. What it
Yeah, yeah. So stay tuned,
is.
y'all.
It's a bag I've been wanting in my collection for a very long time. Very,
Okay.
mm-hmm.
Is it a particular color that you already have, and or
Actually, I don't
you
have.
have a lot of?
Actually, I don't have this color in my collection. It's
Uh-oh.
mm-mm. It's a
I'm trying to
different
figure it
leather. It's a
out.
different leather. So
Oh wow, I ain't gonna be able to figure that one out. So
mm-mm,
y'all stay
mm-mm.
tuned. If you have not done so already, please go and subscribe to Dooney Girl 75's YouTube channel. She has a wonderful collection, and I applaud her for sharing and really just being more intentional, I assume, lately in posting more. You probably have a little bit more time on your hands, but we have definitely, I can say for myself, definitely enjoyed your content, and I really hope that your numbers get up and that yeah, you just continue sharing this side of what you do in your collecting.
Okay, I sure will. Thank you.
All right, if y'all, let's see, do we have any more questions? I think there's another one. So has anyone collected, tried the suede DNB handbags? I have. Do you have a suede in your
I
collection?
do. I do. I just purchased one a couple months ago, but I haven't carried it yet.
Okay. Is suede just necessarily for the winter time, the fall and winter, or just whenever you feel like it?
I don't know. I'm too.
I think it's whenever I feel like it. I do have one item in an accessory in the suede, my Flynn in the color wine. I do
Okay.
have that,
Okay.
and I love Flynn, so it was just a no-brainer for me. But I do love the suede. I just haven't added too many additional pieces. Hopefully, I'll get back around to doing that. There were some colors that I wish, I don't know what it is about that suede, because it seems like the colors have to be kind of darker tone
Is it
and
easy
rich.
to take care of? The suede? Is it easy to take care of?
Well, for me not to really have been the one to carry it often, yes.
Okay.
Yes. And I'm trying to think about just even other items that I've had in the past in suede. like maybe some suede boots or something. I think it's easy. It's just that wear and tear. If you carry it all the time, it kind of
Right.
just smooths off some
Mm-hmm.
kind of way. That's the way I can describe it. But I keep it wrapped up back in the plastic because I hadn't
Right.
really been putting my bags in the plastic and then putting in the dust bag. But that
Mhm.
one, I put it back in the plastic in the
Right.
dust bag. So
Okay. Right.
trying
That's
to
exactly what
preserve it
I
that
do.
way.
Hmm.
Okay. Yeah, and I got to be more intentional that way in the way that I store my bags because let me tell y'all, when I first used to get my bags, I was like, why do I need all this paper in here? So I would take all that paper out and throw it away. Why did I do that? I hate now I understand the stuffing to keep it
Keeps it check.
structured and all of that. So like, oh wow. So I had to go buy some paper to stuff it back in there. Like, oh wow. I had free paper. Well, technically I had bought that paper when I bought the bag. I didn't know. Nobody on YouTube was telling me that. But I learned the hard way. Dee Bean says suede is year round, safer in summer, no rain.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
E-Battle. Dee Bean just released a lot. I mean, she has a collection right now that I was kind of shocked. I was like, girl, what you been doing? She definitely has a collection of the denim in the Dooney or the Dooney denim. So you probably definitely need to head over to her channel and view that because I don't know what she doing, but she doing it. She
Okay.
is doing it.
Okay.
And I think denim is definitely something that a lot of other brands are really tapping into, particularly with the Coach
Mm-hmm.
denim release that has been the topic of discussion as of what the last week or two.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and so hopefully, Dooney decides to really tap back into that and compete. But that's the beauty about Dooney. Everybody else keeps doing their thing and they're kind of competing. We can go back to the canvas collection. The
Mm-hmm.
canvas bags have been circulating between let's see, is it Marc Jacobs, um, Coach, and some other brands. They've been circulating. Dooney just been like, y'all can do what y'all do, but we over here working in the lab trying to bring our own thing to it. And they just released it, and it's just like it was well worth it because I didn't think they would. I did not think they would, and I am just happy with them putting it out like that. So yeah, that is really, really exciting. All right. Yes, Dee Bean does have a picture of that collection in her community post. Oh no, now. Yeah, you probably will. We're gonna have to see about you getting a third or fourth job or something. Because I think you will definitely, I mean, even what you have right now, Dee, that is serious. That is serious. I am not into the denim. I guess because when I think about denim, I'm thinking about carrying or wearing or pairing them with some jeans. And I don't wear jeans all the time. So I
Mm-hmm.
just hadn't gravitated towards it. But I know in the past when they paired it up with various colors, like with the red trimming or
Mm-hmm.
just some other colors there. I do love that. I do love that. All right. Well, I'm happy we were able to help you out, June, because hey, I think it's good to just ask questions with the people that have it or have some experience with the various bags. And that's the point of this particular engagement that we have with these weekly I don't want to say interviews, but just these talk sessions to really get to know what the collector has and maybe hopefully be inspired by their collection and continuing to add to ours. And then, hey, birds of a feather flock together, you know. All right. Well, I think we're about to wrap this on up because I do have my food and it's like going in my nose, like, ooh, that smells good. But I am happy that you came on today, Dooney girl. Hopefully, maybe by the end of the year, we'll get you back in to see how your collection and your channel is
Okay.
continuing to progress. But
Okay.
thank you so much for coming on in, and thank everybody else who came in and put your comments and questions in the chat. Do you
Thank
have
you
any
for
final
having me,
words for us
Shanice.
today? You're so welcome. So welcome. So y'all have a wonderful Sunday. We will be back next Sunday with another special guest. And as usual, I'm definitely excited for next week's guest. Um, I'm still debating y'all about changing up the time, but I think through some encouragement and just a little conversation that I had with Anita's favorite the other day, I think I'm gonna do Saturday and Sunday so I can accommodate those that probably want to come on in and chime and share some things too. So y'all be on the lookout for that. And hey, I dropped those affiliate links in the chat too. So if there's any bag that you're curious about or thinking about purchasing, hit up those affiliate links. Those affiliate links does not do anything um, or isn't anything bad. It just helps me collect a little small commission by you all, service to you as far as a discount. But hey, I am working as an affiliate to get something done. So y'all stay tuned because I've been talking with my rep. Can we get something special for the people on YouTube that love to support the affiliates and things like that? So definitely stay tuned. We're working. We're working. But y'all have a lovely Sunday, and we'll see you all next Sunday, 2
Bye,
p.m. Central
guys.
Standard Time. Bye bye.